Mathematics entertainment, truth, history.
My nigga.
Yo.
Shit, what's good, man?
Yeah. We back in the meth lab. We got Spitfyre.
You know what it is, your boy Spitfyre. We out here, rich before 40. They like, yo, what you said, get 10 seconds, go.
Yo, Spitfyre, where we at?
We in the Bronx River, you know what I'm saying? Home of the trenches. That's where we at, you know. And my cousin Dawn, rest in peace. This his side. This is his brother's side right here. This, you know, shout out to Bronx River. Niggas show love on that video, you know what I'm saying? Diary to Charlie for King. You know, we had to do that shit. Let's get it, bro.
And you also did Hood Cry, right? You shot Hood Cry out here too.
Yeah, I shot Hood Cry.
Tell us what inspired you for that. What inspired you to make that song?
You know, niggas is still mourning. You know what I'm saying? Niggas still going through it. You know, niggas ain't get over King or none of that shit. So, right off of Diary of Charlie, I was in the studio cooking up, and that came right in there. Hood Cry. I threw that right in there. I'm like, nah, fuck it. I don't feel like I'm done, like even till now. But it's just, you know, that morning, that shit ain't gonna never stop. But I'm like, let me do that Hood Cry. My cousin, shout out to Dre, you know, he here. He brought the hood out, you know what I'm saying? They show love. We out here, bro.
Shout out to my guys for showing
Word,
love too,
for
man.
real.
All right, and I see you got something going with Hocus for a Fifth. I see you with a few flicks with Hocus.
Yeah.
You got something. Let us know what you got going with Hocus.
Me and Hocus shot a video a couple months ago called Rugged Child. You know what I'm saying? We shot that in the BX. Shout out to Hocus. My son put on. He watched me from he always saw me working in the BX, but he watched me off the joint with my cousin, Diary to Charlie. And we took that to the next level. He DM'd me like, yo, you know, I like what you doing. Let's get something in. So, real recognize real. Shout out to my nigga, you know. What I'm saying?
Shout out to Hocus.
Nah, that's official, bro.
And you said you had a video shoot like a month ago. I heard it was lit. Tell us about that video shoot.
I shot a joint called Richard and Richie with Hattie Racks. We shot that in the BX on 138th in the Bruckner. He had a challenge for all upcoming artists. And he had like a top 10 challenge, and the best one that won that challenge do the video with him. And I shot that. We took it from there. Shout out to Hattie Racks. You know what it is, BX love. Nigga.
Okay, now you kept your classic New York style. There's a lot of people, a lot of dudes out here doing drill music. You got a movement right now called Bronx Drill.
Yeah.
But you're not a part of the Bronx Drill movement. You actually got your own sound.
Yeah.
Tell me what makes you not want to be a part of the Bronx Drill and do your own sound.
You know, I was taught originality, bro. Like I came up from the X with, when I grew up, bro, out here in the Bronx, I grew up where it was just raw energy. Everybody was spitters, you know what I'm saying? And that energy kind of stayed with me till now. So I ain't never, you know, I was taught to just, yo, do you, be yourself, let that raw shit come. And I feel like the game is a 360, so it's gonna always come back to real rap, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna always come back to real rap.
Fact. But the music business as a whole right now, how do you feel about the music business? I mean, it ain't nothing what it used to be. The sound is different, everybody's moving funny. I mean, how you feel about it right now?
I mean, I respect the Bronx drill, I respect the business of it, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like we need that though. We need new energy. You know, shout out to all the hot artists, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the drill artists, K Flocker. Y'all know what it is, we coming. But I feel like it need that. That's what hip hop need. It need the new energy, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna keep it going. You got drill people, you got people that spitters, and you got all different categories for that. I'm in the spitters. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Benny the Butcher. Y'all already know what it is. That's the spitters right there.
Fact. All right, so if you could name 3 artists, right? Okay, only 3 artists could represent each region of the United States. Name your 3 artists that you would say to represent New York City.
The biggest artist, big artists anywhere in New York?
Three artists, right, out of every region of the United States. The 3 that you would vouch for to represent New York City right now.
I would say Benny the Butcher. That's one. I'll give it up to Fab. Fab is 2. And where they gotta be at? Just this region right here?
Right here in New York City. You got one more.
I got one more. I'll say myself. That's it. I'll say myself. I'm coming, nigga, that's it.
Okay, but
myself.
But when you first started rapping, right? Who inspired you to rap? Who made you want to do this? Who made you want to pick up the pen?
I like when you get on questions like this, because this is where we at. The nigga that started it, that got me doing what I'm doing, is the nigga right here, my brother, Bishop, you know what I'm saying? So he was doing this shit when I was a kid. Shout out to, yeah. So he was doing this shit when I was a kid, bro. Like he always was rapping, making music. I come to the room, he had the cassette tapes. This was in the 90s. He was running around with shout out to General and them. He was running around with the Rough Rider promo tour, promoting them with the Lil Wayne and all that. So he inspired me. And what happened was he made the radio. He hit the radio, and I remember my first time hearing him on the radio. And he came home, and everybody happy. Mom's excited, everybody happy. And we listening to his song on the radio, him and my cousin. So then I'm like, damn, my brother did it. Like I could take it from there. So, you know, he had wound up getting locked up, and I just took it from there. I took the tool and kept writing, and that shit got there. I always knew it was, I took the torch and I kept going.
It's in his blood.
Yeah, it's in the blood.
I've been rapping since 7 years old.
Nice.
7 years old.
All right.
Mixtapes.
See, but right now you independent, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Independent.
if you could get snatched up by a major label, right?
Yeah.
Which label would you choose to go on?
I choose Atlantic right now.
Why would you choose Atlantic?
I choose Atlantic.
Why not Def Jam?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you right now. I choose Atlantic or I choose Epic, because right now those are labels that's working with independent artists. Whereas eventually you could partnership with them. You know what I'm saying? You could grow with them. So I choose Epic is an independent label, so I fuck with them. And Atlantic is a label that they got a lot of artists in there, and they got a lot of ways to grow in that field right there. So I would fuck with them too. You know what I'm saying? But if it was a specific person, I'll fuck shout out to 50. I'll fuck with my niggas 50. Shout out to 50. You know that shit. Shout out to 50. Shout out to my nigga Cam too. You know what it is. We here. So you know my man my man tried to get me with Jim.
Okay, you said your man tried to get you with Jim and all
He
that.
tried to get me with Jim.
All right, what stopped that from happening?
Nothing. He talking to him. He's talking to him right now. My son out of town, but he contacted Jimmy like y'all putting together a strategy. Yeah, he networking. Nothing stopped it. So you don't know what can happen. We in the works.
All right, I'm gonna keep it official. It's a lot of funny shit going on right now in the music business. They say a lot of people, you know, they selling their souls, they doing this, they doing that. Like, what would you do to keep yourself grounded, to make sure you always remember who you are, where you from?
I watch people, shout out to Jadakiss, man. Kiss is a beast. I watch Kiss go from back in the day all the way to now, and still through the generation of from back then to this generation, remain himself, remain humble, remain focused. So you surround yourself with real right people that you know that's not with that fuckery shit. You know what I mean? Yep. So you know, I look up to that. I look up to what stay authentic, bro. Be yourself, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. Now, if you was making an album right now, if you was making an album today, right, and you got a chance to only choose two people, two features on your album, what two people will it be?
Right now?
Right now.
I choose Kiss. Shout out to Kiss. Kiss on fire right now, bro. That nigga been on fire. But right now, I choose Kiss, and I choose Meek. I fuck with Meek. I choose Meek right now. Yeah, right now I choose Meek and Kiss. Yeah.
I thought you said me, myself, and I.
Nah, he said an artist.
Meek
Yeah,
Mill.
he picked two artists. Yeah.
Nah, that's two good choices.
Yeah, I picked them
Just to
two.
help Cousin elaborate on that, I feel like those are two great choices, because those two, if we talking generation and we talking music, you know, and those, you know, besides the ones that, you know, like you said, sold their souls and did what they had to do to get where they at now, you know, these guys still underground. And they for the people. And that's all my cousin is trying to do, is be for the people. Shout out to everybody else rapping, doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? We just in our own lane. That's all.
But at the end of the day, what would you rather? Would you rather be on a major label, or would you rather just go independent?
Nah, that's great. That's a great question. So right now, where I'm working at, what I'm doing right now, I'd rather be independent from where I'm at, because you got the internet and everything that's gonna push. But eventually, that's the goal, to get to a major. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to make it to a major. Right now, from where I'm working at, that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working right now, building my own shit, because I don't want them to build me. I want to come already made. You know what I'm saying? Where all I'm looking for is distribution, bro. And shout out to my man Baby Bob that's working on that with Jim. We got it right here. Shout out to Baby Bob.
All right, we're in some crazy times right now in the world, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
How you feeling? What's your stance on what's going on in the world right now?
It's a lot going on right now, you know what I'm saying? But you know, everybody going through it with this pandemic, you know, I'm glad that you asked that question. This is topics that we don't even get to speak on, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's nasty, but through the pandemic and everything, you just gotta keep positive, you know what I'm saying? Through whatever anybody doing, just keep positive, you know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in anything that's going on. If you true to yourself, stay true to yourself. Authenticity always wins. So you know, basically that's how you do it, bro. That's how we gonna keep it. This energy, man, I feel like, man, it's bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than us. You know what I'm saying? But let my cousin Dawn rest in peace. He always say keep that energy alive. You know what I'm saying? Through all of the downtimes and trauma, you still gotta be uplifted. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be positive over everything, man. So I feel like that. You know, great interview, bro. I appreciate you for coming.
You already know this is Big Twin. This is the M.E.T.H Lab. You know we have. Come on, man.
Shout out to the M.E.T.H Lab. Shout out to my cousins for pulling up.
Love, man.
You know that shit,
Brothers ain't
nigga.
down here, but it's always love, man.
It's always love.
Home of the rap, man. Home of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
We here. Rich before 40, free pills, Charlie forever. Diary to Charlie,
Shout out to
nigga.
Perry, Joe Murder, my boys, Clyde, Sia, Moolah, J. Right. Y'all know what's going on, man. Keeping the block alive. Charlie forever.
That's a fact.
Rich before 40.
You know that. We here, bro. Signing out.
Mathematics entertaining truth history.